Hi, I'm Lu Zimo, and in the last video we talked about the Sui dynasty's successful division of the Turkic Empire into Eastern and Western Turks. A few decades later, the Sui dynasty collapsed. China ushered in the next Han dynasty, the Tang dynasty. After 40 years of intense pursuit and attacks, the Eastern and Western Turks were successively defeated. It took another 60 years to completely conquer the resurgent post-Turkic Empire, leading to an epic victory for the Tang Empire. In 626, Emperor Taizong Li Shimin had just ascended the throne. Sensing an opportunity, the Eastern Turks led an army of 200,000 to the outskirts of Chang'an, stationing on the north bank of the Wei River, which alarmed the capital. However, the strategically adept Taizong did not panic. Accompanied by Fang Xuanling and 5 others, he reached the south bank of the Wei River and confronted Jie Li Khan, accusing him of violating their treaty. Taizong's commanding presence intimidated Jie Li Khan. Soon after, the Tang army arrived in full force, prompting Jie Li Khan to retreat and promise peace. However, this peace was short-lived. 4 years later, Jing led a surprise attack on Yinshan, annihilating the Eastern Turkic Khanate that had dominated Central and East Asia for 70 years. In the first month of 630, 100,000 Tang troops, divided into 6 routes, launched an offensive against the Eastern Turks, resulting in the Battle of Yinshan. The Tang Empire fielded an elite force. The commander was the legendary Li Jing, with branch commanders like Li Shiji Su Maogong, Li Daozong, and Shui Wanche. Deputy generals included notable figures such as Wei Qijingda, Su Dingfang, Qin Shubao, and Cheng Jie Cheng Yao Jin, forming a star-studded lineup. On a dark, snowy night, Li Jing led 3,000 valiant men in a raid on Dingxiang, present-day Inner Mongolia. The Turkic army was defeated, and Jie Li Khan fled north to Li Shiji, then annihilated the Turkic forces at Baidao near modern Hohhot, forcing Jie Li Khan to flee to Tai Mountain, present-day Bayan Obo. Jie Li Khan sent an envoy to offer surrender, but Li Jing and Li Shiji, suspecting a delay tactic, decided to pursue relentlessly. They selected 10,000 horsemen, with Su Dingfang leading a vanguard of 200 crossbow cavalry. They launched a surprise attack, breaking through Khan's tent. Jie Li Khan fled alone, leaving behind over 10,000 dead and over 100,000 captured. Jie Li Khan was eventually captured alive by the Tang, marking the end of the Eastern Turks. This victory echoed the epic victories of the Han dynasties Huizubing and Doxian. The Tang dynasty's territory expanded significantly, reaching Baikal Lake. During this era, the Tang Empire was passionate and martial. Men aspired to military glory, while women admired their valor. The saying, "better to be a centurion than a scholar," reflected the times. After subduing the Eastern Turks, the Tang turned their attention to the Western Turks, who still controlled the western regions. In 628, the Western Turkic Empire split into the northern and southern courts. In 637, Li Jing defeated Tuyuhun, encompassing present-day Qinghai and Gannan, cutting off the southern flank of the Western Turks. In 640, Ho Junji destroyed Gaochang, present-day Turpan, Xinjiang, and in 648, the former East Turkic surrender General Ashnershir pacified Kuzi, present-day Kuka, Xinjiang. Western Turkic power waned. In 649, after Emperor Taizong's death, the former Western Turkic general Ashnahora rebelled, declaring himself Khan of Shabaluo. In 655, Tang Gaozong sent Cheng Yao Jin, but he failed. Su Dingfang was then promoted to lead the campaign. In December 657, the 65-year-old Su Dingfang led a campaign against the Western Turks. The Irtish River, Su's 10,000 men destroyed 100,000 enemy troops, beheading tens of thousands. Pursuing through heavy snow, they defeated the Turks again at Jinya Mountain. Khan Ashnahork fled with a dozen men to Shurgwa, present-day Tashkent, where he was captured and handed over to the Tang. The Western Turkic Empire was destroyed. The Tang Empire reached its zenith, with a territory of 12.37 million square kilometers, stretching from eastern Kazakhstan to most of Afghanistan, the Korean Peninsula, Siberia, and northern Vietnam. The Aral Sea, Lake Balkhash, and Lake Baikal were internal lakes of the Tang Empire. A great teacher produces great students. Su Dingfang's disciple, Pei Xingzhan, was also a renowned general. In 680, Pei defeated the rebellious Turkic army in Montenegro northwest of Bauto, Inner Mongolia, Capturing their chief Fengji.in 681, Khan Vanan surrendered to pay Xinjiang, but court jealousy led to Vanan's execution, setting the stage for further rebellion.in 682. Ashna Gujwalu led a rebellion, establishing the later Turkic Khanate 682 to 745. During Baiga Khan's reign, the Turks expanded, controlling vast territories. However, in 745, under the combined attack of the Tang and the Uyghurs, the later Turks were defeated, and the Uyghurs occupied their former lands. In the late Tang dynasty, the Shadua Turks, a Western Turkic branch, served as mercenaries, playing key roles during the Five Dynasties and Ten Kingdoms period.